Hey everybody, Beyond Drew TV here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the community park, where today we're going to go ahead and look at what AcesCalifornia has done for the last few weeks there. They were working off of what Gargeek built first, which is the kind of hotel you can see off in the distance there and kind of the cabins there. And they also had the tennis courts and a few pathways. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at what Aces has done. And I kind of don't fully know because I loaded the park in and I kind of like looked away and zoomed away really quick because I kind of wanted to have like a real-time reaction as I'm recording this right now kind of thing. So I zoomed away real quick and didn't look. And as the 2 weeks were going on in our Discord where we're discussing the community park and everything, we hadn't heard anything for a while from Mr. Aces there, and we were like, hey, can we see anything? And he's like, yeah, sure, here. And he like sent a picture of like zoomed in concrete wall or like zoomed in like a staircase kind of thing. So it's like, okay, thanks, you technically did show us, but you know, he was kind of playing it close to the chest there a little bit to keep it a surprise there. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what Mr. Aces has up their sleeves there. So let's go ahead and zoom in. We can kind of see the things we already know about, which are the hotel from Gargeek that's still looking awesome, the cabins, and okay, now I'm seeing some new stuff here. I did remember, I'm gonna start over here with the tennis courts. If you remember from the last episode, they were looking awesome, but Gargeek didn't have quite enough time to finish them up here. So I believe, yeah, definitely. Aces came back through here and kind of tidied them up, finished them off for you, and it looks awesome. Like, look at all these bright lights and everything like that. It's fantastic. All these little doorways. Where did they make this doorway out of? What are you? Wait, I literally need to know. I literally need to know. It's 34 pieces. Okay, metal fence, and then and it's the I think it's the adventure wall set behind it. Okay, cool. Now I know. And it won't drive me so crazy. And now we all know. Yay, we learned together. So there's that. We have a little, looks like utility shed. Very nice there. So there is the tennis court area. Perfect. Let's move towards this way. Looks like we have a little plaza area kind of forming here. A little like a little hotel plaza here. Oh, nice, and he has signs up top. This is very good. Future builders, this is good for me, unless you like specifically write me out a like story and everything to tell with it. Now I know what things are. So here's a bowling alley, and I love the modern kind of design that they have with this right now. That's that looks really good. Sorry. So yeah, love how this turned out. Really good use of spacing and everything with the wood. Very cool modern design with that. I'm pretty sure there's no interior, but I have to do due diligence. No, okay, that's fine. We kind of decided that like interiors are going to be very rare. I think more so when we're in the actual park, but overall we're kind of wanting to limit the amount there. Ooh, nice. I like the growth here. And then into pre-park plaza. See there. That's awesome. That's communication. You know, they're communicating with the next person who's going to, by the way, Mr. J.Ku there. So I'll try to remember to announce that again at the end of the video. But yeah, for J.Ku, when they come in next time, you know, they'll have kind of a starting area. Like maybe, you know, Ace is like, yeah, maybe we should have the pre-plaza over here. So that's cool. Good communication there. Good communication. And then over here, oh, by the way, I didn't want to like just skip over this real quick. This is awesome looking right here. This is really cool. I like that this idea of kind of this trellis area right here. So fantastic. Over this way, it looks like we have, let's just double check. Restaurant. Perfect. Same kind of design and style. I like how these two buildings, it looks like these two were you know, maybe there was an expansion with the hotel area here kind of later in the park's life there, and maybe they just wanted to revamp this area, maybe redo some buildings that weren't being used. And yeah, you got a bowling alley and a nice restaurant there, so this whole area really works out well. Let's get in here and look at some of the details. And all this is done without theme maker toolkit items. We have no theme makers toolkit items in the park at all. So the fact that he went along and did all this is fantastic. Good job here. Really nice details. I like this little separated patio area. Awesome. I love this. What is this, the entrance here? Yes, nice. I don't know if there's supposed to be a custom billboard here or not. Future note for future park builders who get the thing. If you do have a custom billboard here, just let me know. I will definitely download it. That's not a problem. Let's not go overboard with the billboards, but you know, sometimes it just works out better there. So very good job though. I love the little what is this, like the reservation post there. And then again, I'm pretty sure he didn't do an interior, but just to do due diligence. Nope. Okay, perfect. So that is fantastic looking. I love the look of this. You know what? This almost reminds me of like a smaller, and I could be off base with my architecture here, but like a smaller version of like Shakespeare's theater in London, right? So that's where my thinking is for it. And you even kind of set yourself up here for some backstage stuff, which I kind of mentioned in the first episode there with Guard Geek. Guard Geek kind of seemed to allow some backstage areas behind the hotel there as well. So that's very, very good. That's a good thing to do there. Allow some backstage. Remember, we are building semi to as realistic as we can, and that goes for design and everything. So yeah, good job that you're starting to set that kind of stuff up there. And then we have a man-made lake here in the middle, and I'm thinking, I don't want to put design words, as it were, in the designer's mouths here, but possibly with the man-made lake here, you know, get the fencing around, maybe have a fountain in the middle or something like that. That could look really nice. This whole area looked really, really nice. You kind of have this little walking trail around, so fantastic. Okay, so there's that during the daytime, and I do know that Mr. Aces specifically told me to look at this place at nighttime, because he said, and I quote, and it just kind of made me laugh because I do the same thing. Check out my additions at night. It's the first time I've really cared about lighting. And I can attest to that because like when I build, I almost never do lighting, and it's terrible, and don't build that way, but it's how I do it. I'll build everything and then I'll remember like, oh crap, lighting, like when it's dark out. But ooh, I like how this looks. I'm not a big tennis player or like racquetball or anything like that, but my grandpa used to be big time, and he'd play at courts like this, and it looks exactly like this for the most part. That's awesome. Good job with the lighting there. What do we have here? Good, perfect. Yes, good luck lighting. All these modern buildings, they're really good at the uplighting there. And then it's kind of neat how you have. I'm gonna kind of cheat and move over here. There's no lights here. Okay, I kind of thought there were lights sticking up here. You know, what'd be kind of cool is if you got some lights inside here also doing this. You can get some really cool silhouettes in there. But I really, really like how the lighting is coming so far. It's very subtle, you know, not over the top, but it works. It absolutely works. Same thing over here, same thing. Oh, you know what? You actually did it over here, what I was talking about over there, and I think it looks really good. Like how you have the lights inside here. I think that looks really good. So I think if you mimic that over here, Aces, the next time you get the park, or whoever, I guess, you know. I think that'd be a good idea to add the lights in over here as well. But fantastic work on the lighting. It's very, very, again, it's very subtle. But, you know, it does what it needs to do for that kind of modern lighting set there. So fantastic job. Good job on the lighting there. So there we go. Make sure I'm not missing anything else. Nope. Let's bring it back to daytime. There is one more thing that Aces wanted me to mention, and that is that we have a coaster, a roller coaster poll. Yeah, not poll, but like a document that we would like people to fill out on the Discord if you are interested and or part of the community build there. Again, if you're interested in the community build, we are still accepting people. So if you'd like to join, there's a link down below for my Discord. Just go ahead and join the Discord. There's an area in the Planet Coaster area called Community Park. Just kind of go there, say hey, what's up, and you know, everyone's super friendly. We'll get you in the tally there in the running. So, but again, we have Aces has been awesome and made a Google Doc for the coasters that we want to put in the park. So we're just trying to really kind of nail down again the coasters, the type, the style, like family, you know, junior, kiddie, and then thrill ride or thrill coasters. We kind of want to start seeing how many of each style of coaster we want to put in the park and kind of do it in a orderly fashion that makes everyone happy there. So again, if you are part of the community park or are thinking about being part of the community park, the message is pinned on the community park Discord channel there. So do be sure to fill that out. It helps out the process immensely there. But yeah, no, again, fantastic work there. Yeah, just again, I was trying to think of like another way to say it, but just overall, just fantastic, fantastic work there. Have a good launching point for JQ there to kind of build off of that. Maybe he can enhance some stuff there. And again, don't forget, builders, if y'all talk to each other, you know, maybe Aces can go, hey, JQ, you know, I was thinking about doing this, but I ran out of time, or you know, vice versa. Maybe JQ can be like, hey, Aces, or hey, Guard Geek, I was looking on your bowling alley, I was looking on your hotel, and I was thinking yada 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 would be cool. So always talk, always communicate. It's like we have, you know, a million different designers for one park, but I think it can work out really well. It is so far. The styles are matching really, really well. So yeah, so awesome. Can't wait to see what Mr. JQ does there for the next 2 weeks. So we will be back What is that? We'll be back. I'm a day late today. It was supposed to upload yesterday, but I got busy because it was like negative 60 degrees in our town, so Fahrenheit, so it was a little bit bad. But the next one should be January 6th. So around February 6th. So around February 6th area should be the next time that we see an update from the community park. So awesome. Thanks so much for viewing, everyone. Thanks so much for hanging out. If you made it this far in the video and you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing there so you get updates on the channel. And if you've also made it this far and you haven't hit the like button, be sure to hit the like button. It helps out the video immensely, and it'll make Aces feel good too. Every like makes Aces California happier. So awesome. Hey, y'all been great. Thanks so much for hanging out today. We'll see you in the next one, and yeah, have a good one. Thanks.